bit of it on his set.
Yeah.
No way. No way. He's got enough time, Dryad. They have to kill him. He's got enough time, Dryad.
And a showstopper, wait.
Yeah, clear. Can just send this one out. He'll sacrifice his life for it. Makes through. Oh, no, it doesn't. Never mind. Gangsta.
Welcome back to my channel, where today we are talking about the recent match that happened between Disguise and Turtle Troops. Even though with the addition of Ye into the team, somehow Turtle Troops managed to win the match, and right now we're all wondering, is Ye really washed, or is DSG facing team chemistry issue? Maybe there's a potential role issue between Ye and Clear as both of them are playing duelists, or what? Let's take a look, and we will be reviewing their match on map 3 Split, where it was a very close victory for Turtle Troops. Let's see that, was it DSG consistently making mistake or Turtle Troops just playing better? Right now, let's take a look at the team comp. Over at Turtle Troops, we have double duelist, double sentinel and single controller. Take a look at DSG, they are playing double duelist, but instead of running double sentinel, they run double controller with Sky as their solo initiator. So both teams have their own unique points, but with double duelist, we can expect to see fast execute. So now let's take a look at round 4. Here, Turtle Troops is on eco buy as you can see with their guns, with only Rossi having a Phantom and Adder having a Bulldog, while DSG is full buying with Sky ulti. So now we can see that the DSG did the same exact war, and now they're trying to pick mid pressure with 2 stars over here. And you can see that Turtle Troops responds by having Raze down at Mill so that she can be there to see what's happening at mid. And now if we take a look, we can see that they are not playing default now but playing 3-2, where they have 3 of DSG members at A side while they have 2 at B. So you can see that they are trading utils and some gunshot to chase Turtle Troops out of the area, and they even skydog to clear aim in. And here we see the lurking potential of this Viper wall. So let's talk about this Viper wall. By putting up this Viper wall, it allows DSG to essentially get this area of control, which is very important as it allows them to fast rotate over to B, while Turtle Troops have to run all the way from CT. And Turtle Troops, if did correctly, they will be slower than compared to DSG. So you can see that they are using this wall now, and now due to this wall, Sage cannot actually get any info and might even get flash or pop flash through the wall and die. So what he did was to retreat and just double up CT with the jet, essentially giving up the heaven control to DSG. And now we can see that Raze is holding mid to ensure that no one pushes up, and he's playing the very far back area due to the fact that he's alone right now and he doesn't want to die meaninglessly. So he's staying back here to just check for Turtle Troops in case they push sewers or they push out to Ramen.
The only real firepower in way of Phantom into this round after saving in the last.
And now as we continue to watch the round play, both sides are just holding and just waiting for any mistake shown by both teams.
If it doesn't get checked and Governor does get value for the rest of the game, it's going to get
now
checked.
With 1 minute left, Sky ulted to gather any more info, and seeing there's 3 on A, seeing how the Sky ulted 2 on side and 1 CT, they immediately rotate to B, as you can see here. And they can rotate due to the fact that Raze have hold mid just now, and this allows them to get. And while they're trading UT, they eventually decide to not fight for B Heaven as they saw there's a lot of people, and they just go for B, allowing Ye to late look. DSG completely read Turtle Troops as they have 4 on A, making the B side entirely clear for DSG. And now they just have to play the post plant correctly and they will win the round. You can see that Ye somehow manages to kill Rossi, and that was a game securing kill. Now it's 3v5, it's so hard for DSG. Oh, now it's 2v5, 1v5, and now it's essentially very hard for DSG to lose the round, and they all fall back. But what's this? Jet is taking this, and no way DSG mess up their bomb plant. Let's talk about this. So what DSG was trying to do was that they were trying to plant here for B main so that Clear knew that someone was on the bomb, so he tried to kill the guy, but I think they misplanted where they planted slightly towards the right side, so Jet was able to use this wall to cover her and eventually stick ninja defuse. I do not think that this have ever been done in Valorant, but what a throw by DSG. Moving on, let's talk about round 8. As we can see, Viper does the same wall again, as this is a very standard wall for Viper. You can see that Sky is on A and 2 mid and 1 B, and eventually Viper's gonna go help out on B side support DSG. Now we see Turtle Troops doing something unique where they are trying to get B main info, as they can't possibly give up A and B main. So knowing that Viper always threw this wall, they adapted and have a Cypher trap on Heaven, and they smoke B main for Raze to push up. So this is essentially Turtle Troops responding to what DSG has been doing the past few rounds. And we saw on the first round, DSG like to take mid control, and they adapted by having 3 males so that they can at least contest for the area instead of just giving up for free.
Leaps across inside the market, does get spotted, takes a bit of damage, but he's able to back away from it. A slow orb already expected.
But while hearing Sky flash on A, Sage go over to A to help out, and Omen and Jet just play back, play for information. So we saw Turtle Troops strategy to counter this Viper wall, which is essentially giving up Heaven and just doubling on site every time, as we've seen on round 4 and this round. This is their threats to counter this Viper wall.
Swing at the perfect time.
And now, due to the fact that Viper and Omen and Jet played very passively, now DSG just get free mid control by shift walking up.
Rounds how we've seen that kind of play happen for Rossi. He's been so clean.
And now we'll see the first contact mid where Ye destroyed Governor, making the situation 4v5. And somehow Ye managed to get another one but died to Judge. And now DSG knows that there's one Raze with a Judge on site. So let's see how they respond.
Inside the smoke, a few players are there. Dazzle will deal with the first. It's Ye to go down. 2 players still assume their position inside.
And I think this was... I'm not sure what DSG was trying to do, but as they are walking up B, DSG eventually give up B Heaven control and look at Vans instead. I'm assuming that these two are going for late lurk or trying to go back to help support their team. But this might eventually ruin the round for them, as Astra is slowly picking. She got killed by Sage from Heaven. And now that I think this Viper out, Gangster accidentally panic outed, as knowing there's a Judge on site, you usually want to play long range, as Judge is good on short range. But what this Viper ulti does is to allow Raze to sit inside the out and continue to play short range, which we will see what happens.
This has been noted. Gangsta plops down the ultimate. Out goes the snakebite slow orb behind it. The pit goes
and now that Viper died, the round is now 2v3. And instead of trying to play for trades, we can see that Clear is trying to push up to trade the Viper, but Exalt is right behind looking at the flank. So I think this might be communication issue, but somehow Clear managed to get one, and sadly Clear didn't manage to kill the Raze. Okay, so let's now move on to round 14, where DSG have just won their pistol and they full bot with Spectres and Stinger, while Turtle Troops, instead of forcing, they decided to just save up for next round for them.
This win.
And now we can see that here's how DSG approach their defense. You can see that they have a star here and they have a Viper wall mid to prevent Turtle Troops from getting any information about Mill and Vance. As we continue watch the round play, they play and set up 2-1-2, where Raze is just watching mid to gather info. And now you can see that they pop the smoke and Astra is just jiggling for B main to get B main control. What we can see here is that DSG understands this, and instead of playing towards close range at B Heaven, they are just, one is on the rope Raze is just chilling at the stairs there to ensure that they don't take any close range fight.
Lead the charge. They make a lot of noise.
As the
pushing
only
through
way that
vents. They don't
Turtle Troops
quite
can win
commit
is
to
by
this
getting the
one.
close range fight with their classics.
And it has not done the job in buying rotations. Clear thought about it, but he reassumes his position here.
So now Turtle Troops, knowing there's nothing mid, they all 4-man shift walk up.
Clear being
B
the only one
heaven.
here with a vandal.
And with this jump pick, Clear saw that they are gonna execute B heaven, and Astra managed to get a very good positioning at B main, while Viper is stuck at pillar. And now, due to a lack of information, Turtle Troops managed to just execute on site and killed 2, while only one of them died. But Astra somehow managed to kill Adder, which was slowly rotating back, but got traded by Governor with a Vandal, which he picked it up from Clear. And now looking at 2v3, and it's still winnable for DSG with their Spectre and Stinger, while only Governor and Rossi have gun, and Dazzle only have his classic. And let's take a look at how they approach the retake. First, Sky flashes B Heaven to gather info, and knowing that there's no one blinded, they were confident that Turtle Troops either on site or B main. And with this, Jay just will work out, but he didn't clear the rafter, which caused him to die. And now looking at 1v2, Turtle Troops play this especially very well. As you can see, they are both stacked up going for the trade. Instead of taking 1v1s, Turtle Troops play in pairs to ensure that they are able to trade each other out.
For DSG.
And Turtle Troops somehow managed to win their eco round.
Spots too, but no way.
Moving over to round 22, we see a very weird play by Turtle Troops as they are hiding in sewers, and they are so aware that Sky has been flashing A main so much, so that they do this to prevent any information given to DSG, or even give false information, as Sky will most likely flash A main, and hearing there's nothing on A, they might just rotate over to B. We can see that Raze is just over here trying to make some noise and potentially take DSG into going B. So you can see here Roombot, and Ye did a wonderful job trying to bait, shooting the Roombot for clear.
For the rest of the team, everybody down in sewers to not get hit by that flash.
And Dazzle was aware that Ye might be potentially baiting for someone, so he threw a satchel here just to see if there's any jump sound or any like landing sound.
Yeah.
That is huge.
And to sell the fake even more, you can see that Omen ulted backside of B and potentially saw Ye.
Sold. The hit, the spike. It's gonna fake TP.
And now, due to the fact that last round, Turtle Troop just went 5-man B, Clear immediate ulti to stop the rush, but actually got faked by Turtle Troops as in the end, 4 of them were actually going towards A. And look at this, DSG have 3 people on B side. So Turtle Troops successfully sell their fake. And now that it's become a 5v3 with Turtle Troops full buying and DSG on eco, this round is essentially unlosable. And all Turtle Troops just have to do is play safe, and even got a spam kill to heaven. And now, being it 4v1, Turtle Troops eventually won the round. With Turtle Troops just needing one more round to win the game. So moving on to the last round, round 23, we can see that DSG is playing 3 towards A and 2 towards B, meaning that they are gonna give up mid control. And we can see that what Turtle Troop is doing is having 2 B main, while 3 of them are gonna explore mid. DSG have total of 3 ulti, while Turtle Troop only have 1. Let's see how the rounds play out. It started off with Viper immediately outing B main just to get B main control, and Sky's gonna flash A main for information too. As you can see, after a few seconds,
Gonna bring us within 1 here. Viper's pit.
so understanding that they didn't have any mid control, Clear wanted to just throw a nade to mid just to find out if there's anyone there, but unluckily got spammed through the wall, which makes the situation 4v5, and it's so dangerous for Gangster as currently he does not have B main control and doesn't have side control as he is currently in his ulti. So let's see what Gangster responds.
Player gets caught on the off angle. Wall
As
goes
Turtle
up,
Troop
now
proceed
Gangster's
their
the one
execute,
who's trapped inside the pit. Doesn't have much
Gangster played this very well
direction.
as he managed to get a look up to this platform right here and get a kill off Adam. And now 4v4, it's looking winnable for DSG as they have another extra out and they just use Sky out. So let's see what DSG does. First of all, DSG cleared males to ensure that there's no late lurks and they started to focus all their attention on side. And Gangster having B mains helps a lot as they will know if there's anyone B main. So basically DSG just have to worry about this side here as there's no way Turtle Troops can be picking from B main due to the fact that Gangster is currently just holding B main. So this round is looking winnable if Gangster continues to survive and does not die. Ye managed to get his first kill, but Rossi went crazy, killed 2 and even revived 1. And Turtle Troop just managed to out aim and trade off every kill, which essentially lead to Turtle Troops winning the game. Thank you so much for watching the breakdown between Disguise and Turtle Troop. I hope you learned something in this video. So in conclusion, I think that DSG are still not yet comfortable with the set plays as they are making a few mistakes, and if they have perhaps won the round 4, they could have turned the game around, as I'm pretty sure DSG was feeling slightly tilted knowing that it was a 4v1 and yet they still lost the round to a Ninja Defuse. Let me know down in the comments below what other match you want me to review and I'll be sure to take a look. Thank you.